7 ounces. This evening taking part in his 40th professional contest from Poland, Jakub Laskowski! And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent facing him across the ring and boxing out of the red corner. With the black shorts with pink. On the scales he weighed in 10 stone, 3 pounds and 8 ounces. He comes to the ring with a perfect professional record. 7 wins in 7 contests. He has 2 big wins by way of knockout from Blackpool, Thomas Varey!
Well, here we go. Fight number 3 of the evening is about to get underway. If you're just joining us, welcome along. Wherever you're watching, if that's the VIP Boxing YouTube channel or over on Boxing News. Thomas Varey in the black and pink shorts with those high pink shorts, pink socks, sorry. And Jakub Laskowski in the white, red and gold shorts and the black boots. Varey 7-0, extremely talented fighter. Has got something about him. As he just tries to take the centre of the ring early on. Nice and composed, swings in a short right hand to the body of Laskowski. Varey looking extremely relaxed, Lee.
Yeah, cool, calm, collected. 19-year-old, very cool, lovely uppercut there. The scouts always, you know, he's come, he's now switched to southpaw. 29-year-old, his 40th fight tonight. If you just look at the technique on Varey, how he stood, his stance, how he throws the shots, compared to Laskowski, a little bit all over the place. You know, no disrespect. I was an average professional myself, but you know, we commentating, doesn't just looking at how people stand, etc. You know, just look at the difference. Nice wide base, Varey's feet a little closer together. His head movement. Nice clip there, Laskowski with the left hook.
Laskowski caught him with a lead hook there. Very composed. Good head movement there, changing the levels. Just trying to suss his man out, trying to work him out, get that distance. And he'll start to put his shots together. But you're bang on the money, Lee. There is an awkwardness about Laskowski. He's quite unorthodox, which might make him a bit tricky at times. He stands up tall, and I guess one of those overhand left or right hands is a shot to look for Varey. Good, nice 1-2 from Blackpool's Thomas Varey, from an extremely talented family of fighters.
Good shot landed there by Laskowski. Just look how cool, focused Varey is, nice head movement. A great variety of shots, already shown, already landed, great head movement.
This one's scheduled for 6 in the super lightweight division, so I expect to see Varey just up the tempo, up the pace, put his foot on the pedal a little bit as the rounds go by, and he's already starting to just do that as we get to the end of that round, Lee.
Yeah, good shots landed right at the end. Started picking a little bit better. Laskowski had a little bit of a go early on, a little bit awkward. I think he caught him right on the nose there, as you spoke at the final bell.
Well, Laskowski is actually from a really tough boxing gym in Poland, and another fighter from his gym boxed Moses Atama's brother, his elder brother, last week, and he was a very tough man. Karol Atama ended up getting him out of there, but if he's anything like his gym mate, he will be solid. And Thomas Varey will have a bit of a job on his hands to get the stoppage. But he's done it before, twice, has Varey. And when he really starts putting his shots together, he can mean business. Both fighters straight to the centre of the ring, and the Polishman straight out on that double jab as Varey tries to just get that distance back. That was a lovely right hand over the top there, Lee, from Varey.
Yeah, great shot.
Timed it beautifully.
Yeah, he's picking his shots. Switch left hook to the body. It's all about the movement, Gareth. To be the ultimate boxer, you've got to have it all. You have the movement, the biomechanics I said earlier in the previous bout, the shot selection, and to get it so young, you know, it's a gift. Same as football. To be that boxer, you know, you just need to be blessed as well as putting the work in.
Yeah, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard is the saying, isn't it? But if you've got both, if you're talented and you put the work in, no matter what you're doing, you can go places with it. And that was a sharp combination from Varey.
Yeah, jab body head. Hooked. Switch to southpaw. Laskowski's been stopped 3 times in 33 defeats. He wasn't beaten in his first 5 back in Poland, made his debut in October 2019. Then decided to go on the road. As you said earlier, he's boxed around Europe.
He's been in there with some good fighters, the likes of Stephen Cairns, went 6 rounds of him, another Irishman, Cole Murphy, who's a big hitter himself, and he also went the distance with the very talented Henry Turner. So a good test for the 19-year-old from Blackpool, who's already 7-0 and progressing in the right way. Nice head movement from Thomas Varey there, and then comes back and sinks those 2 right hands in.
Laskowski's having a go though.
Lovely shots there from Varey. That was a beautiful straight right hand, lead hook, straight right hand.
And the apple in the corner shouting the instruction. Good head movement again by Thomas.
It sounded like the corner and the Abro out of the sharp style gym was instructing Varey to just kind of wait for him to be open, then let his hands go, because that's when he's going to get those moments of success, isn't he, Lee?
He's looking. I think he's looking for him to counter him, to be honest. He's waiting for the scouts to throw his shots and come back with the counter. Have you scored it, Darren, so far?
It's all Thomas Varey for me.
Yeah.
He's just doing everything very well, putting those shots together nicely. His feet are in the right place, they're fast, he's feinting, he's changing his levels well. He's kind of just doing everything which he's probably being asked of him.
Yeah, looking there in the corner. So he's not tired or anything, he looks really calm. Yeah, he's putting the shots together, and for the 19-year-old, you know, I do go repeat myself occasionally. I do tend to repeat myself occasionally. He is mixing the shots up nicely, you know, slipping, rolling, ducking, landing. I think he's troubled Laskowski in that last round a little bit. 8-star referee Steve Gray had nothing at all to do. He's not had to break him once. The lads have gone with it. A great exhibition of boxing so far.
Round 3, this one scheduled for 6. And the man from Poland, Laskowski, straight out on that front foot, who's definitely the taller, rangier fighter of the 2, just trying to get that jab off. He has got a bit of a kind of strange stance to him as he sort of dips his knees and leans back a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think his stance is a bit too wide.
Nice right hand there from Varey.
And if the stance is wide, it does make you smaller. But shorter. Good single shots landing by Varey, mixing them up.
There is a lot of single shots being thrown here, Lee.
I like to see him put the combinations together, Darren.
Really good movement there from Thomas Varey. He's just using his feet to get him wherever he needs to get to very quickly and doing it extremely well. Lovely 1-2 straight through the middle.
I'd like to see him adding the 3s and 4s on. Maybe that's to come. We're only in round 3.
Laskowski is by no means giving up. He's continuously feinting and trying to get that jab out, doubling it up, trebling it up, but Varey seems to have worked out when it's coming, and then like you picked up earlier on, he's countering when he feels the time is right, but Laskowski gets through with a left hook there which did land.
And a backhand uppercut landing on the chin of Varey, who didn't like it.
Nice lead uppercut straight up the middle of the guard from Varey. The timing was spot on.
Right hook landing there on the cheek. Good backhand through the middle there by Varey. Landing on the chin. Still is very composed. Good shots.
And I tell you what, he's starting to have more success as each second of this round goes on, and it's turning into a bit of a target practice moment. And that was a good left hook downstairs and followed it up with one upstairs. And the confidence of Varey, not that it needed to grow much more, but it seems that he is definitely getting more confident as the minutes and the rounds go by.
Yeah. I think he picks up. I think, you know, we've gone past the halfway point now, moving into the second half of the fight. I don't know what the plan was, obviously we were just commentating, but I've got a funny feeling we're going to see a little bit more action from Thomas Varey in these final 3 rounds.
But that's what it's about, isn't it? It's, you know, when they go up the rounds, there's a reason you start with 4s and you go to your 6s and your 8s and you move up like so, because they can try out new things and they can build on what they had worked on before, but what they've been working on for the fight. And like you said, I think we'll just start to see him put his foot on the gas a bit now, and I'm going to say it, we might even get a stoppage.
I think so too. I think the plan was get the first 3 rounds out of the way. We picked up a little bit in that round. Watching Andy Apple's instruction, if we can't hear it. Looking for a right hand over the top here.
Sharp from the fighter from the Sharp Style Gym.
And he lands that right hand over the top.
I mean, if Thomas Varey looks quick to you on your screen, from a couple of feet away, he is lightning. But Laskowski did get through with one shot there.
Speed of mind, speed of body. Laskowski's a bit backhand. Varey counters, comes back with 2 shots of his own.
Nice solid right hand straight through the middle from Varey once again. A shot which he's landed over and over again in this contest. And he will continue to do so. But the body language of Laskowski has changed over the last few minutes. He was more on the front foot and just popping out that jab and then getting through with a right hand or whatever ever so often, but if anything he's more on the back foot now. And I'll have a guess that a few of those shots which got through hurt him a bit.
Yeah, Laskowski knows he's not giving up. He's throwing a few big shots that head missed wildly though.
Lovely right hand again from Varey. Get the feeling that Varey's just kind of looking for that big single shot which drops his man, but he may well have to really put them together to start having some success and breaking his man down. Unless the plan is just to get the rounds in.
Laskowski a tough man. He's not coming to roll over. And he's giving Thomas Varey a test.
The last few seconds in this round, another comfortable one for Thomas Varey in my opinion, who just very casually walks back to the corner, isn't breathing heavily at all. And he's just doing everything nicely.
Sweetly.
Let's have a look at the action replay from that round. And it's that straight right hand lead which he gets through with almost every time.
Round the chin.
It just goes straight through the centre of the guard and catches him perfectly almost every single time which he throws it. What do you think Andy Avrill's saying to him in that corner?
I'm looking at the two fighters, looking at Thomas Varey, looking at Laskowski, who looks a little bit flustered. Just carry on what he's doing. Maybe throw some extra shots. Last time we could see him throwing the emanated right hand over the top, which he's been landing with. Maybe he's open to stopping that backhand. I'd like to see put a few more combinations together. Again, said we're at round 5 now, 2 to go. I've got a feeling he's going to pick it up.
Well, he's already landed 2 right hands in the first 10 seconds of this round. And Laskowski's coming out with a bit between his teeth actually. It's the most aggressive start we've seen from him for a couple of rounds. Can he keep it going? Both fighters just trying to stick around the centre of that ring. Who wants it more?
Thomas has took the centre of the ring. Laskowski's trying to take it back.
Good steady work this from Varey, not getting carried away, just having a look. He's not throwing for just the sake of throwing, is he? I think that's a good quality in a fighter.
He's picking the punches.
He is, but just as I said that, Laskowski sunk a right hand in there. Nice work there from Varey. All with the right hand. And although Varey's looking very good here, it is like he's kind of just going through the motions.
Yeah, I'd like to see him pick up a little bit. He's winning the fight clearly.
And the corner team of Varey are waving him on to say, come on, put the pressure on a bit now. Good, solid right hand and a lead hook to the body to follow.
Certainly sink him in now.
Laskowski is fighting back.
Yeah, great return there by the man from Poland.
But plenty more of the same from Thomas Varey, and a bit more of an aggressive and more active round there for Jakub Laskowski, who has gone the distance with many a good fighter on these shores before. And it looks, if he can survive the next round, like he'll do it again. He's just one of those, he's just tough.
Yeah, and the way he's gone so far, we're not doing big shots. Varey hasn't rocked him or hurt him, I don't think. He's clearly winning the fight, but I don't think he's hurt him in any way. Steve Gray knocking, going round, telling the fighters to touch gloves. I think the Polish cornerman's got his own transportable bucket with him.
He's well equipped, but here we go, the sixth and final round. Fight number 8 for Blackpool's Thomas Varey, who's looked good in this contest, very good. And when he's had those moments where he's thrown those pockets of combinations, he's looked even better, but he seems to have kind of just been very steady in this bout.
Shoulder.
And Steve Gray just having a word, making sure that Varey doesn't use that forearm like he just was. Varey looking a bit frustrated there as the man from Poland just grabbed hold of him. He shook his head and sighed for a moment. And he's just starting to put it on him now, as Andy Apple in that red corner, the Varey corner, waves him on once again. Varey doesn't really look like he's got out of second gear, to tell you the truth.
He's handled it very well, the 6th rounder. Now he is up in it.
Really good 1-2 and sunk one into the midsection downstairs.
Let's take nothing away from Jakub Laskowski. He's coming, he's giving a good account of himself, Darren.
He has, he's been as tough as they come, and everything which has been thrown at him, which has landed. Yeah, there's been moments where he's been on the back foot, but here he is in the 6th round, still coming, even after just being caught with that straight 1-2. He just goes again and again and again. You can't get rid of him. Varey just almost chasing him around this ring now.
As we're towards the end now, it's looking like Varey's going to move to 8-0.
Very mature performance for the 19-year-old. He looks like he's been a pro for years, as he just finishes this round strongly here at the Tough Sheet Community Stadium, and without doubt will continue to be undefeated. What do you reckon he learnt in that one?
Out of a good 6 hard rounds. Yeah. Throw a good wide range of shots, but I think he could have possibly put the combinations together, you know, 3s and 4s maybe, to win a lot of single shots in there. I'm not, you know, sort of slag him off. Certainly not. He's 19 years of age. A great performance, and I'm looking forward to seeing his career in the extended future.
It'll be very interesting to see how things progress for him, and as he goes up the levels and the rounds with the opposition, because he's got plenty about him, that's for sure. But let's see how Steve Gray has scored this one. Bobby Blundell is ready with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a big round of applause for our After 6 rounds of action, we go to our referee Stephen Brady's scorecard. Victories 60 points to 54 in favour of your winner from Blackpool, Thomas Varey. Ladies and gentlemen, please a big round of applause for Jakub Laskowski. And again, just a reminder to all of our ringside guests that the VIP.
So Thomas Varey gets it. A decent performance from him. There'll be some stuff I'm sure he'll want to work on. There'll be some stuff I'm sure he was pleased with. And hats off to the tough Polishman, Jakub Laskowski. Another good contest. But let's go back to Dom.
Thomas Varey in just his 8th fight. Again, another great win for him. Thomas is going to come over and join me now. Thomas, well done.
Thank you.
Fantastic performance again. So you moved to 8-0. Talk us through that. How did it feel? He was a very tough lad in there.
Yeah, he was a very tough lad. I think it's one of them, it's all part of the learning stages. I could see what I needed to be doing. I couldn't I don't know, maybe my timing just wasn't there, but I could see what I needed to be doing. I just wasn't doing it at the right times. But obviously, still, I just managed to outclass him and stuff, but stoppage would have been nice. He said I hurt him in the last round with a body shot, which I think was quite visible. But apart from that, yeah, it's all learning. That's why we're on the small walls, learn and mature on.
Well, you say that as well. I'm watching that from ringside. He, to me, looked like a fantastic opponent for you at this stage, because he was in there trying to do a bit, trying to cause you problems, and was proving just how tough and resilient he is. I mean, you're the kind of fella, I know you've got a couple of stoppages on your record. You want to take everyone out, but it isn't all about that, is it? And you are learning all the time. Are you a patient type?
Listen, I suppose I've got to be patient, really, with only 19 still. I'm only still young. He's a decade older than me. Obviously, in their heads, they'll think, oh, I'm a child to them, really. But yeah, it encourages them more. But obviously, I could get some donut in there who would fall over after 2 minutes. But obviously, it's not what you want. It's not going to help me in the later stages. Fights like that will help me in the later stages of my career. This way, you just got to be patient, maturing and building, and yeah.
And just tell us a little bit then about the gym, because obviously Andy, Abrol and the lads in the gym, yourself, and you know there's a list that goes on, if you like, with Brad and all the rest of it. I mean, just give us a feeling to what it's like training in there every day.
Yeah, listen, obviously all quality lads, the best of the best, which has been proven really. But yeah, it's always a competition in there. It's always everyone's trying to outdo everyone, and it never gets boring.
You're in Blackburn though, aren't you? You train over in Blackpool, but you are based in Blackburn.
I'm based in Blackburn, yeah, and I travel to Blackpool twice a day most days. So yeah, it's hard work, but it's got to be done.
Well, that's all part of it anyway. And there's no better place for you to be learning than in Blackpool at the moment. That's the way you see it.
Yeah, listen, I've trained there since being 10-year-old, so it's all I know really. But it never done me no wrong in the amateurs. I was basically unbeaten whilst I was at that gym. Won everything. Obviously, it's a transition to the pros. It's all different. We're all learning. But yeah, it seems to be coming along nicely.
We're going to look forward to the journey. You look the part. You're doing the business in there as well. So well done tonight, Thomas. All the very best to you. And with that, we're going to move on.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.